Hi anime lovers. Welcome to A for Anime channel. In this video, we are going to talk about Dandadan anime. Without delay, let's talk about the episode. In a live broadcast, a psychic named Santa Dodoria delivers a reading for a celebrity's profile but is repeatedly corrected by him. Afterwards, the psychic hails a taxi to go home but chooses to walk the remaining distance, fearing the driver may be at risk if the journey continues. Before Turbo Granny could consume Momo, her grandmother arrives on time to stop the evil spirit by throwing a brick with a nail and a circle that sets Turbo Granny on fire. Following Momo's grandmother's challenge to a duel, Turbo Granny tries to attack her from behind. However, she bursts into flames once again upon getting near the grandmother. Momo's grandmother then reveals that she has drawn a barrier with her bat to ward off evil spirits around herself, and that she has also created one around the evil spirit as well to trap her. Having been confined to one space, Turbo Granny is repeatedly beaten by Momo's grandmother with her bat and is set on fire every time she comes close to crossing the barrier. Though Turbo Granny warns Momo's grandmother that her intent to kill her will result in Aaran dying as well, the grandmother states that she will proceed regardless due to her trying to harm Momo as unforgivable. After Turbo Granny notices that a second drawn barrier is in place, Seiko places a nail within the circle, says her farewell to the evil spirit, and erases the first drawn circle with her foot, setting off the evil spirit warding flames. Later, Momo awakens in her bed and walks down to the living room to find her grandmother engrossed in television. Concerned that Okarun might be in danger without her to suppress his curse, Momo inquires if her grandmother has seen him. She then becomes stunned to hear from her that she vanquished the evil spirit earlier. Momo questions her grandmother for more details, being concerned for Okarun's well-being, but is reminded by her grandmother of when she accused her of being a sham spirit medium. After Momo gets down on her knees to apology for this incident, she is told by her grandmother to check the main shrine outside. Momo, concerned for Okarun, hurries to the shrine. Upon opening the doors to find him safe and sound and happy to see her alive, her relief turns into irritation, leading her to shut the doors on him, which left Okarun perplexed by her abrupt change of mood. Her grandmother then comes out to assure her that Okarun's curse is dormant within the shrine's confines and confesses to fabricating his demise to rile Momo and questions if she has feelings for him, to which she denies. After Momo reveals the emergence of her psychic abilities and Okarun's predicament, her grandmother cautions against engaging Turbo Granny, revealing that a while back she discovered that Turbo Granny has recently merged with an earthbound spirit within the tunnel, rendering her a powerful evil spirit that not even she can hope to confront. Despite her grandmother telling her to steer clear of Okarun, Momo insists on aiding him, as she believes it's what Ken Takakura would do. After briefly considering teasing her granddaughter by comparing the Ken Takakura she admires to the boy in the shrine, she agrees to let her face Turbo Granny and outlines the strategy. She explains that Momo and Okarun must train in preparation to engage Turbo Granny in a game of tag as a way of drawing her out of Shono City and diminish her powers. Once alone, Okarun expresses remorse to Momo for appearing feeble against the Flatwoods monster and vows to improve himself. Momo reassures him of his bravery during the alien encounter and expresses her readiness to rescue him if necessary. Momo then prepares to grab Okarun a futon for him to sleep on and barley tea upon his request for some water. In the living room, Momo's grandmother views a television report revealing that Shoma, the celebrity she had performed clairvoyance for, has had his secrets exposed, confirming the grandmother's predictions. Momo then comments on this as being unnecessary news. During their training, Momo sees Okarun's desperate need to use the bathroom but denies him permission, as she must accompany him at all times to suppress his curse. She then explains to her grandmother that the way her psychokinesis works is by latching onto auras visible to her and confesses she was stronger when her powers first emerged. Her grandmother then advises Momo to close her eyes and use her sense of touch to control Okarun's curse rather than her sense of sight. Momo attempts to do as she is instructed but fails when Turbo Granny's curse begins to possess Okarun. Unable to wait any longer, Okarun dashes to the bathroom with Momo and her grandmother in pursuit. As she suppresses the curse with the door open, much to Okarun's embarrassment, Momo learns from her grandmother that the full potential of her psychic powers remains untapped and that she requires training to gradually harness it again. Suddenly, Momo sees her grandmother's nose bleeding and is horrified to discover Turbo Granny in the bathroom. Turbo Granny, speaking through Okarun, explains that her curse is capable of killing anyone Okarun has laid eyes on and challenges Momo to confront her in the tunnel tonight or she'll start killing indiscriminately, as she refuses to have her train for her defeat. Once Turbo Granny departs, Momo becomes able to speak with her grandmother and Okarun again. Noticing her bleeding nose and ears and the burnt talisman on the wall, Momo's grandmother inquiries to Momo about the events that transpired. Before their departure for the tunnel, Momo's grandmother presents Momo and Okarun with garments designed to shield them from evil spirits and implores Momo to come back safely, holding her in a tight embrace and later praying to the gods to watch over the two. On the train ride to the tunnel, Momo seethes with anger towards Turbo Granny for previously harming her grandmother and vows retribution. And the episode 3 ends here. I am so excited for episode 4. Maybe we will see the fight with Turbo Granny in the next episode. I am so excited for the next episode. If you enjoyed it, please thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what you thought about the episode. Let me know and I'll see you guys on the next video. And have a nice day.